Welcome to your micro degree all about the star profile. So when you understand the star profile, remember it may not be you, it may be like a child or maybe your husband or wife or maybe a colleague. So even though you might not be a star, this video is going to be really relevant to find out how the people around you are actually in balance or out of balance. So like we talked about creator, we want to talk about how stars do health, because stars, whenever you're working with them with the health program, it's all about how they're going to look. So they'll be more about body image, they'll be more about like the glow of their skin, they more be about like that vitality energy sort of looking. So if we talk to them and explain how different things can help them to feel that way, then you know they're more excited and more interested to do it. They also like to necessarily be with people as well. So they also want to shine in front of people when they're doing a program. So a star profile naturally likes to be in front of people, likes to be the leader, likes to be the presenter, likes to be the one who promotes different things in business. So these are great people to be like your front person. But they can get distracted a little bit because they can go off to the next bright and shiny toy. So they might start a program and then something else looks good. One of their friends might be doing something else, and the next thing they're starting another program, then they're starting another program, then another program. It's like, why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it help? Because they just keep changing all the time. If they could understand that how stars do health properly is they need to get really focused on a goal, right? On one specific goal that they can reach and they can achieve and actually know that they've actually succeeded. So how do we link your profile, your mind profile with your body type as a star? So if you're a star Vata, remember Vata is of air. So it's going to be things that are going to cause like more nervous system aggravation. So the star might start to become a little bit stressed, a little bit insecure, which is a bit unusual for them to be insecure because normally they're the front person, they're at the front, they're running the show. But they actually feel like they're not themselves, they're not able to express themselves. So remember, this is also because of air is more dry in your body. So the nervous system is becoming more dry. They may have more digestive issues. So they may have problems with bloating or irregularity of their bowel motions or different things that are happening, and therefore this is also impacting a star because it's becoming like aggravated to their nervous system, which means they can't perform. So when you actually understand, and I'm going to talk about how you balance the star profile as well, and how you can actually balance the star and Vata together later on in the video, so stay tuned. So if you're a star and Pitta, we call this a raging star, right? So because you got fire and fire together, so it can be like a blazing fire happens. So they can be sometimes overpowering, too much, too excessive, too bossy, too intense energy because there's two fire energies working together. When they are balanced, they're very passionate, they're very excited, they love what they're doing, but you must keep them on track to basically their goal. So in health, if they're like, you know, getting overheated, like they'll get frustrated, angry and irritable and start to become too overbearing in like either the family or like at work or even with themselves because they're starting to get frustrated that they're not doing so well. So the things that happen with the Pitta profile, they can have digestive issues, which is like more heat. So therefore they're having things like reflux, heartburn, and sometimes these people have a lot of hormonal issues because it's two fire energies together. So hormonal like menopause or like menstrual problems or even testosterone issues. So depending on getting all those metabolism of the hormones working properly, that's really important for Pitta. Now, if you're a star and a Kapha, they are a really beautiful combination. I've seen it really nicely where they do like to be the person out the front, but they're very gentle in their approach. So they're more laid back, they're more relaxed. They more sort of think about what people need, you know, and how can I deliver that? So everything is a little bit more deliberate, where the Vata one is more a little bit like they're always on the go, like you can't keep up with them because they're going too fast. But this person slows it all down because they have more earth energy. So that star is like, so Oprah Winfrey, for example, is a star Kapha. So it's very gentle energy, very relaxed energy. So when they're out of balance, they can actually feel like everything's a bit heavy, everything's a bit slow, digestion is slow, so they can have like digestive issues where they gain weight easily, and then therefore they don't feel so good. They always look good because kapha has like this nourishing energy to the skin, so they always are looking very beautiful. So kapha energy is very beautiful energy, but when they're imbalanced, everything can feel a little bit like too heavy. So how do we actually balance all these imbalances to help you to get out of that? So remember, stars like to move on to too many things. So it has to be short, sharp, and it has to be so they look good. So when you're looking at the vata energy, you're looking at things that are going to cause the imbalance of the anxiety and the stress and things like that. So you're going to give them more warm foods, more easy to digest foods, and you're going to slow them down. You need to put them into like more meditation, where they don't really want to do that because the star's like, well, that's going to take up too much time. But if you encourage them, how that actually helps them to be with people and connect with people, then they're more likely to do it. So if you're a pitta and you have too much fire in your body and you need to balance that, then we need to cool you down. So as particularly with a star, so again, remember, they want to look good. So really grounding their energy, and we do a lot of things with the pitta stars where we get them to take their shoes off and put their feet on the ground. So the earthing energy and the coolness of the grass helps to cool your body down. And we actually get them to drink liquids that are more like peppermint and things like that are going to cool their system down. Cucumber and coconut, all of these things are very cooling. We take them off the heavy red meats and anything that is spicy. These ones will always go for more spicy foods and alcohol. So that, the stars like to party a bit. So we take them to settle that down, so therefore they're not aggravating their system. And if you're a star kapha, we need to speed you up and get everything moving. So, you like being like the limelight. So we'll put you in things where, like, boot camp or something like that, where you're with people and you can shine, but we're also getting you moving. But we take you away from all the sweet foods, all the heavy foods, all the things that are heavy meats. So therefore that the kapha actually gets a chance to move, gets to digest, and you feel the lightness of your energy. Then as soon as that comes and you feel light and you feel energetic, this star part of your profile starts to shine, and then you get more desire, you get more passion, you get more excited about doing things, and therefore you can stay focused much easier. The earth energy of the kapha makes you withdraw. So this brings you back right into action, right into doing what you do really well, and really getting out there in front of people. So depending on which one you are, remember it's about your mind and your body type coming into balance. So when you connect them two together, this is how you get your own personal path. So linking it and understanding it and taking you through the steps of designing a program that is specifically for you, so therefore your mind and body work together.